Hey kids, Alan here, the Angry Ohioan. I've been pretty quiet since the election. That ends. The march to fascism is happening so much faster than I think many of us could have anticipated after the inauguration here just a couple weeks ago. We are less than a month into Trump 2.0, and boy, boy, are we in trouble. I'm going to break this down. We're going to just take it idiot by idiot. So let's go with the biggest idiot of all, Elmo Musk. See, the fucking the MAGA cult and the racists and the bigots and the sexists, they like this little dog whistle that they call DEI. Well, DEI is an actual thing, but they interpret it differently. They interpret DEI as didn't earn it, which means if you're not a straight white dude and you have a job, you must have only gotten the job because you're not a straight white dude. Didn't earn it. Somebody needed to fill a quota. No. Diversity, equity, inclusion. That's what DEI stands for. Diversity, equity, inclusion. It's a program signed. It was a bill written so that people that were getting shut out of jobs due to discriminatory practices, or people that were already in their jobs but were being discriminated against as far as pay equality, things of that nature, positions of leadership. They were getting marginalized out because they weren't straight white dudes. That includes women, not just women of color, women, all women. Top of line, go read the bill. Women were to be a major benefactor of diversity, equity, inclusion. So all you little MAGA twats run around and go, this president, Obama didn't. Guess what? If you have a job, according to your party, you didn't earn it because you have a vagina. So let's talk about people that didn't earn it. Let's talk about real didn't earn it. So let's talk about Elon Musk. Let's talk about you know what? Before I get into what he's doing to the country, can we just fucking go back to the fact that this motherfucker and the orange idiot he helped elect this time on inauguration day did a goddamn Nazi salute from behind the seal of the President of the United States. And I don't hear all the fucking, I've heard all the fucking, and then, or the people that put up the stupid still photographs of Democrats waving and just getting a fucking one still when one arm is in that position. Trying to make it look like they're all doing Nazi salutes when they're not. And then you go back and look at the video and it's generally them saying, hey, hi, 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 hi. And then you catch that one image. No, Musk, that's a Zig Heil, idiots. And if you try to say, no, he even said something about him in his heart. Well, here's a funny thing. Musk had a whole campaign, some kind of charity he was running, where he made a whole marketing thing of the way he thanks people from the bottom of his heart. He does this and this. He even had a little shirt with the finger heart shaped thing on the shirt, because that's how he thanked people from the bottom of his heart. Not it was a Nazi salute. Or don't try to give me the he's autistic. Didn't know any better. Or it was a Roman salute. It wasn't the Roman salute. Roman salute, palm up. Yes, straight arm, kind of 45-degree angle, palm up, not palm down, Zig Heil. An autistic? I have an autistic son. Never once, to my knowledge, has he ever felt the need to give a Nazi salute, let alone in public, let alone behind the fucking seal of the President of the United States. It was a Nazi salute. Plain and simple. Coming from a Nazi born in apartheid South African to rich gem miners. Right. Yeah. All his riches? Self-made? No. Child of wealthy parents. Born on third, will tell you he had a triple. Let's talk about his little Doge department. Named after Dogecoin. If you can't see that, you're fucking stupid. His cryptocurrency. Department of Government Efficiency. Dogecoin. You people are so fucking gullible. Jesus fucking Christ. Here's a funny thing. He's already been allowed into our country's payment systems. That includes everything that the Treasury deals with. Your taxes, your Social Security, your Medicaid, everything. If you work for the government, your salaries. And yes, now we have a couple injunctions from judges blocking them, temporarily at least. But he's already been in there. Him and his little band, this little 5-6 tech bro incel douchebags that work for him. They've already, okay, you've kicked them out for now, but they were already in there for several days. That department doesn't technically exist, yet they've been given access to our most precious information, our most precious data. You think they didn't, I don't know, put some of that shit on hard drives before you were told to stop doing what you were doing by the judge? Of course they did. Here's a funny thing. Cabinet department cannot be created out of whole cloth, out of thin air, like Trump just tried to do with Doge. Takes an act of Congress to create a new cabinet department. One of the most recent cabinet departments, Department of Homeland Security, created in the wake of 9/11, which was an extreme situation, still took congressional approval to become a cabinet department. And the people that run that department had to be approved by the Senate. That's the law. That's how it works. It's in the fucking Constitution, which Trump and his buddies are trying to dismantle. All you Second Amendment. The Constitution. Well, your orange Jesus is currently trying to destroy that Constitution and everything for the sake of making himself and his rich friends, including the richest idiot on the planet, richer at the expense of the rest of us. Elon Musk was never voted for. He was never elected by American voters. His department was never approved by Congress, and he was never confirmed by the Senate. It's all illegal. Trump has been in office. He's technically basically had 15 working days since he's been inaugurated, and has committed at least a dozen impeachable offenses. The attempt to end birthright, everything. But again, Doge, not only trying to force a cabinet position into the government without going through the proper channels, but also by allowing this fake department head of a department that doesn't technically exist access to every American's most vital data. You know, running up to the election, a lot of idiots on the MAGA side. If Kamala wins, you're going to be a civil war. Settle down, Bubba. To be honest, if you want to see a civil war in this country, it's not going to be Republican versus Democrat. No. It's going to be rich versus poor. We're heading towards the French Revolution. You want to see what's going to cause a civil war? Let enough people in this country, regardless of their political party, but when enough people watch their parents or their grandparents lose their homes, lose their ability to support themselves because Elon has decided that Social Security and Medicaid aren't worth the bother of the government, even though that's our money that we paid into. When Elon Musk decides to rape and destroy Social Security and Medicaid, and everyone starts seeing Granny and Grampy and Mommy and Daddy lose their homes, that's when the country's going to implode. Republicans, this is what you voted for. We're all going to reap what you sowed. The only comfort of those of us on our side, the left, can take in that is that this time we get to watch you realize how fucked you are. And kind of giggle to ourselves. Fuck around and find out and all that. All right, kids. Want to hash it out? Do it in the comments. DEI. Didn't earn it. Elon Musk didn't earn it. Donald Trump didn't earn it. That's what you need to purge to save this country. See you next time.